Third heat of the night, folks. And going to be interesting to see the grid positions for the feature race. You'd have to say that they could well be decided between the 91 and the 84 in this race. Another solid night in the TQs for Scott Bailey in the 36. We've gone green, 10 laps of distance. And it's Kyle Glover in the 16 car, the champion freight machine leading the way. Behind him 38, Aaron Findlay. Then we go back to Rebecca Bugler in the 54 and Kimberly Yateman, car number 12, rounding out the top four. Yateman just moving up into the third spot right now. Oh, a little bit of contact. They're going to straighten each other out. No, Stack's on the mill. One of the other cars just getting a little close for comfort onto the tail of Kimberly Yateman, the 12.
Yeah, look, pretty gentle there, AJ, just running into the back of that car and not backing off the accelerator. So someone desperate to get past, but nothing too serious with those two cars coming to the infield. We'll get them unhooked and give them both a chance to get restarted.
Young Ethan Smith's been impressive this season, hasn't he?
Oh, he's got a lot of racing ahead of him, that fella, and he's getting more mature every time he takes that car out, and he's very eager, but he takes instruction pretty well from the crew, and that race that he won earlier tonight was pretty impressive for sure.
Right, let's see where, was it Kimberly Yateman got started, then stopped.
Just a word there, boy. Just a couple of members of the public mentioned to me that that light in behind where the incident is on the fence, the green is not working on there, so you might pay to put that in the book somewhere. The green
I'm sure
light.
Speedway New Zealand will take note of that.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Well, I've told them now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't even know it, but some members of the public have pointed that out to me.
Very good, and nothing worse than no green light when you want to go racing, but we'll rack and stack these guys up and get them restarted.
Ruapuna Speedway time, 5 minutes past 9. Still got the dash, 30 lap sprint car feature, modified sprint feature, TQ feature. Time to get the skates on.
So here's an interesting moment. Kyle Glover and Blake Findlay, or is it, in actual fact, it's Aaron Findlay. So Blake's making his way, I believe, through the field, or was he actually, no, okay, start again. Aaron Findlay, Kyle Glover, that'll be a good race. Kyle Glover being one of the very fast sprinters, TQ drivers we've had for many years, but Aaron Findlay, Rookie of the Year last year and driving as well as anybody.
Yeah, Blake Findlay stuck in the middle of the field right now. Trying to get the 12 car sorted. Kimberly's probably got to sneak into the outside of the second row. And if she gets here early enough, the yellow light's going to go out, but there you go. We will endure another yellow flag lap. Rebecca Bugler on the inside of that second row. Tyler Warnock already worked his way through to 5th spot. Started back there in 8th, so good gains in that first lap for him. Let's hope we can go green to checker. Heat 3 for the TQs. Green flag flies, and Aaron Findlay sitting there in second, chasing Kyle Glover down the back chute. Findlay, another driver who's shown a lot of promise and form this season. Kimberley Yateman hanging on to third spot, but boy, it's Ethan Smith who's worked his way through to fourth, started back in grid number 12. So Ethan Smith making his presence felt in TQ heat race action. Field starting to sort themselves out. Ben Morgan in the 84. He's moved through to fifth. He started off the back right next to Ethan Smith. So those that were in grids 11 and 12 have now moved up to like fourth and fifth. And don't write them off, because Ben Morgan is in a big battle there with Kimberley Yateman. He moves up into fourth spot right now. Yateman goes back, but our race leader, it is Kyle Glover. TQ's halfway distance in this, the third TQ heat race of the night. And Ethan Smith is now starting to close in quickly. Onto the back. Oh, Ben Morgan comes unstuck. He was challenging for that third spot. Probably had half a dozen cars go by. He's got a lot of work to do now over the remaining 3 laps of this, the third TQ heat race of the evening. All class. Our race leader, Kyle Glover. This is going to bring on a yellow. We've had an engine fire in one of the cars that was sort of heading towards the back part of the field. Let's see if we can identify it. Just as well it's not the towering inferno.
It might be Blake Finlay, just the young fella giving that motor plenty, and it's got a wee oil fire in the front there, but that looks more like a piston's come out the side, to be honest. And that car did slow up fairly quickly with a bit of oil overflow. So hopefully, well, I was going to say hopefully nothing too serious, but it does look very serious.
It looks like it's Blake Finlay. I'm down the other end, boys, but he has not come round.
Okay, so disappointing for Finlay, one of the fastest rookies here in the TQ class this year, and a disappointing end to the night for him.
Okay, we'll get that car moved very quickly onto the infield. They'll give it a shove and get the last 3 laps or so in the book. Looks like they're going to declare that one. Kyle Glover was certainly untouchable. Quite some distance ahead, so it will go to Kyle Glover from Aaron Finlay, Ethan Smith and Tyler Warnock rounding out the front 4.
Yeah, good to see the Glove getting back into good form. We used to see him winning races all the time. Hasn't had the greatest of years, but the Champion Freight TQ really did particularly well in that heat race. Congratulations to you, Kyle.